Michael Gibson, you're involved in the S5000 category. You did Sandown, you did the Bend. Tell us a little bit about your racing career and why you've ended up in S5000.
Yeah, well, like most young people, I started go-karting and then we went into historic sports car racing, so Can-Am sort of style sports cars. That's been predominantly where I've been. Dabbled in a bit of supercar testing, DVS testing years ago, but my background's more, family ties through sports car racing, open wheel sort of stuff, yeah.
And this is a category you see yourself sticking in for 2020?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I love it. It's so exciting to be involved with a new category and exciting to be involved in such a category that draws the people in. It's got people excited in motorsport again, It's not your typical tin top stuff that we're used to in Australia. They're big and loud and fast.
There's some pretty competitive drivers and teams in the S5000 that we've seen over these first two rounds, and you can only imagine it's going to get better in 2020. Where do you see yourself fitting into that results list when you start to get more experience under your belt?
Look, definitely it's a good benchmark for me to see where I fit in amongst the guys that do it professionally. I'm a part-time driver, so it's a good test, and I really want to push myself up the front. That's our goal. I know it's a big learning curve, but we see ourselves trying to get ourselves up the front. Yeah, definitely.
So what really attracted you to S5000? You'd said the category has brought in a lot of extra interest. Is it just that, or does the cars have a lot to do with it as well?
I think the car, it's a real race car, Tin top racing to me is not where the excitement lies. And like I said, my family ties are with that open wheeler sports car racing. I had uncles in Formula One as mechanics, and my family raced sports cars in the 70s, so it was just, I guess, a natural thing, and if I could find the budget, which I did, we went racing. Yeah.
First round for 2020 is at the Australian Grand Prix. Have you ever raced there before?
Yes, I did, in a Can-Am sports car. It was an international Can-Am challenge. There was 30 Can-Am McLarens and all sorts of things. I had a little run around there, so it'll be good experience to jump into this thing, and it'd be good to get into a competitive category, around the Grand Prix. And being an open wheeler with the F1 cars, there'll be a big hype.